going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Today's video, I'm going to be doing 5 predictions for 2025. I think Colin made one from his channel. He made a kind of video like this, so that was the kind of idea that gave me the inspiration for this video. I kind of want to do similar, so I'm going to steal your idea. I appreciate you. Thank you. But, so, we're going to start this video off. What is my 5 predictions for 2025 for the Pokemon? Well, first one I would have to say is Prismatic Evolutions is going to be absolutely insane. I'm going to start out there and kind of keep it going for the rest of the year. Prismatic Evolutions is going to be wild. It's going to suck. This set is going to be rough for everybody. I can tell you that. You know why? One, the inventory of this seems like there's nothing at all. There's nothing at all for Prismatic Evolutions. You can't find pre-orders nowhere. There's another thing too that I would have to say that I should make a whole video about this, but there's a local game store near around me. It's like maybe 30 minutes away. They're a bigger game store. If y'all been to Orlando, it's called Big Leagues. I'll throw up the picture here. What they said this is a game store, a LGS. They are buying Prismatic Evolutions ETBs from people. They're buying Prismatic Evolutions ETBs, and LGS is buying Prismatic Evolutions, and they said they're paying top dollar for Prismatic Evolutions ETBs. What does that have to say? I don't know. I've never seen that before happen. So what does that mean? People like Prismatic Evolutions. I'm glad I went heavy into Prismatic Evolutions, but Prismatic Evolutions is going to be crazy. So there's 2 different things I kind of take from that person posting that, or that LGS kind of saying that. One, they can't get Prismatic Evolutions, barely any at all. So they're wanting to buy it from people is kind of crazy, and paying top dollar too. They must strongly believe in this set and really believe in this set long term. So, and number 2 is, if somebody is paying top dollar for Prismatic Evolutions, that means they assume Prismatic Evolutions is going to be a great set, an amazing set, and distribution. They're not going to be able to get enough of this for a while, so they're going to want to buy this from their community, which is going to be absolutely crazy, absolutely insane. So I'm scared what's going to happen with this. So we'll have to see there. But I just kind of want to throw that point up. I wanted to make a whole video about that, but I guess we'll do that right there. And now we're on to, that was number 5. Now we'll go on to number 4. Or I guess I'll kind of go in line the way throughout the year. Kind of, I guess I'll be saying it in every single set. And second, I want to say is what comes out next. Blooming Waters. Okay, so I want to talk about Blooming Waters. Blooming Waters. I know a lot of people are going to have different viewpoints on this, but I have my viewpoint on this. Blooming Waters, I think, will be massively produced. Like I said, the one thing I want to say is, don't go based on anything I'm saying in this video is just kind of my assumptions and my things, what I think is going to happen, what I've already kind of seen what happened, and kind of people's, I guess, way they're looking at things, and how, I guess, I don't know, how much I see people talking about things and different things like that. So that's kind of where I'm getting these viewpoints from and kind of making them myself, and then I'm putting my own prediction, everything like that in there too. So Blooming Waters, I think, is going to be massively produced. Why do I think that? Because Pokemon wants to get 151 out there. They have to get 151 out there. I'm assuming it's going to be, I've said this multiple times, I'm assuming this is going to be another Crown Zenith Sea and Sky collection. I'm thinking it's going to happen. I hope it's going to happen. Will I be wrong about this? We'll have to see what happens. I'm hoping I'm not, because people need to get these Blooming Waters. People need to get 151. Something has to calm this market. They have to calm this market down. Pokemon has to do, because this market does not slow down at all. For Scarlet and Violet, it's getting kind of scary the way this is looking so far, but we'll have to really see how that goes and see what the Pokemon company does this year. I don't know, but that is another kind of point I want to make too. This is number 3 is, I think the Pokemon's company's going to do some massive reprints this year. Massive reprints. Why do I say that? Because they have to. If you go, do me a favor, do me a big favor, go on to the Pokemon Center and look up Scarlet and Violet era on the Pokemon Center website and see how much is left. There's not like a lot of crazy boxes. There's not a lot of crazy stuff that's left on there. Majority of the booster boxes are sold out. There's only like 2 or 3 booster boxes still left in Pokemon Center, and that's like unheard of. And the thing too is, a lot of these sets are still newer sets. I'm pretty sure Twilight Masquerade is almost sold out. Stellar Crown, I think, is still in there. We have Paradox Rift sold out. Temporal Force is sold out. Obsidian Flame sold out. Like, some of these sets are kind of going towards their, I guess, end of reprint window, but Pokemon has to put more supply onto the market. People need supply. The way this market right now is, it has to do something. Pokemon's seeing what's going on right now. They see the demand. They see what is going on with the Pokemon hobby right now. So they need to kind of, I guess, meet to the demand a little bit. Am I just assuming they're going to do that? We'll have to see what happens, because these boxes are getting kind of pricey right now. They're getting really pricey, and a big thing that we have to realize, that I think we kind of sometimes we as collectors and investors kind of forget about sometimes, is this is a TCG. This is a TCG game for people to go out and play at tournaments and play in their local community and everything like that. So what Pokemon needs to do, and what Pokemon has said they want to do, is they like to keep cost down for those kind of players and stuff like that. So what does that mean? Print more products so the prices come down, because right now it's getting expensive for some players out there, because some cards are going crazy. They're not being able to play, like the playable cards are getting expensive for them. Decks that are decently good to play, they're getting to where it costs maybe about, I say about $100-$200, maybe a little more, a little less, depending what kind of cards you want to put in your set. I know Pokemon does really good about getting different variants of their cards. Like they have like the regulars, the full Rs, the SIRs, and everything like that of the different card you can have in your deck. So that's the good part that Pokemon does. But I think they will get a reprints this year. I think we're gonna having some reprints. I don't know which sets. I don't know anything like that. But I think we are gonna get reprints. Like I said, just take everything what I'm saying for a grain of salt. This is just my kind of predictions out there. And number two I want to say is Team Rocket is going to be insane. Team Rocket is going to suck. It's going to be another set that sucks this year. Why do I say that? Because I see how much hype and demand about this. Well, I would say it's going to suck, but I think Team Rocket can go two different ways. Why do I say that? Because we haven't seen really any cards for this. And another point I want to get there too is that we haven't really, I heard we are not having any dark Pokemon. That's what I just heard from Poke Beach or something like that. I've heard some rumors out there. We're not getting no dark Pokemon. So I feel like that's going to be a big disappointment for people. Is like no dark Pokemon. So we'll have to see how that really goes. But I think Team Rocket can be big or it can be small. But I feel like it's the way that the only thing that scares me right now with Team Rocket is it's set on a pedestal right now. It's set on that it has to kind of like the way people are looking at it is they say this set's gonna be insane. I'm gonna go heavy into Team Rocket. Everybody's saying like, oh, I'm gonna buy all Team Rocket. I'm not buying no Prismatic. I'm not buying no Journey Together. Not even Surging Sparks. I didn't buy none of that. I'm going all into Team Rocket, which is a horrible mindset to have. I can tell you that right now. But I feel like it's kind of setting Team Rocket on that pedestal to where it's set at a certain standard that if it doesn't meet it, people are going to be disappointed. I think that can possibly happen. We'll have to really see how that goes, but I think it's possible that Team Rocket will actually kill it and knock it out of the park. Why do I say that? Because we already know there's a Mewtwo and they're going to be in that set. There is going to be a Team Rocket Mewtwo, which is going to be an absolutely banger card. Ooh, I cannot wait to see that card whenever it gets revealed. We have a massive 2025 for Pokemon. I can tell you that right now. At least the first half, I would have to say. So I'm kind of excited and glad to see what happens with at least the first half of Pokemon. First half of Pokemon is going to suck for at least the first 6 months, at least until Team Rocket. And I guess till we have the, what else is it called? Until we have the Unova Pokemon. I think the Unova is not going to go crazy. I guess that's kind of like a side, I guess an extra prediction with 2025. I don't think Unova is going to go insane. The set, I don't think it will be crazy. I think it will be a good set. I think it will, but I don't think it's going to be a crazy set, honestly, either. That is like, I guess, 1.5 for the prediction. Now I'm going to be going to my number one prediction. I think the second half of 2025, I think we're going to get some more banger sets. I think we will. I think Pokemon has kind of turned the tables with Scarlet and Violet right now. I remember, and I will keep bringing this up in every single video, nobody likes Scarlet and Violet. Everybody hated Scarlet and Violet at the beginning of this year, or it is 2025, not this year, but beginning of last year, like the 2024. Everybody did not like Scarlet and Violet era. Nobody liked it at all. Then that Surging Sparks came out, Twilight Masquerade kind of changed it a little bit, and everything shifted for Scarlet and Violet. People loved Scarlet and Violet era. They love it now. But I think what's going to happen is 2020 at the second half of 2025. I think Pokemon's going to make some bigger sets. I know we've already seen Prismatic Evolutions, Team Rocket. I know we are already set to a standard too with the kind of sets we're coming out, but I think Pokemon's going to come out with some better sets at the end of this year. I think it's possible. Will it come to happen? We'll have to really see how this goes. It seems like what Pokemon's kind of doing, what I think 2025 is going to be, it seems like a throwback year. Why do I say that? We have Prismatic Evolutions from Evolving Skies. We have Journey Together from the I guess trainer Pokemon set back in the day. We have Team Rocket from back in the day. We have Unova coming back from back in the day. So I feel like 2025 is setting up for a year to be like a throwback kind of year. So I think Pokemon's going to keep doing with that. What can I say is going to happen? Maybe I think what I would have to say right now is I think we're going to get Megas at the end of this year. I think there will be a Mega set. I think so. I heard people kind of speculating about this or talking about this, but I think we'll get Megas at the second half of 2025. What else would I have to say we get? I feel like we're going to get another variant of kind of Pokemon. What do I mean by that? I don't know. I think we're going to get like a special kind of Pokemon in a set. Like I would say like a gold star or anything like that. Not like a gold star, but like kind of start in that kind of range, I guess. Really, we're gonna get like a different variant of a card coming. We'll have to really see. What do I mean by that? We'll have to see. I think we're gonna get a special kind of another art of a card. This is kind of, I guess, really all of it. I think really. I hope y'all enjoy this. This is just what my predictions are for 2025. Will it come to happen? We'll have to see what happens. I think 2025 is going to be a crazy year for Pokemon regardless. We are like the end of 2024 was kind of already setting up for that. But there's another thing too I would have to say. I guess this is my end thoughts for this video, is I would have to say 2025 is going to suck for everybody. Prices are going to be high. We're not going to be able to get no product in stores. Stores are going to suck. You're going to have to be there for whenever restocks happen. If not, you're not getting no product in stores. Like, it's sad to say, but we're back to the era, like around that 2021, 2022 era of Pokemon. That's how 2025 is going to be, I think, at least the first half. Because we have Prismatic Evolutions, Team Rocket, Journey Together. Those sets already setting up to be crazy. Prismatic Evolutions, you're not going to be able to find that nowhere. So, I think every other set's going to be like that too. 2025 is going to be a rough year for everybody. I think Pokemon's going to have to print a lot this year. I think they will. I think they're going to turn it on this year. I hope so, at least a little bit. I know I have this massive collection and values up in and stuff like that. I like holding value, but I like it to be a healthy market. Right now, we're starting to tip into the territory of not a healthy market. Why do I say that? Because prices are going crazy. We're starting to see every single Scarlet and Violet booster box hit the market retail price. I've heard a lot of people say too that Pokemon kind of wants to do this for their boxes to kind of hit the retail price around, like, I guess MSRP or whatever like that. That could potentially happen too. I don't really know. Pokemon does Pokemon, so we'll have to really see how that goes. But at the same time, once we have that MSRP price, that's the only thing that kind of sucks here is once we have that MSRP, that means everybody goes to the Pokemon Center, everything sells out in the Pokemon Center, and now you get higher prices on the secondary market. It's just kind of that rolling effect. You see what I'm saying? So we'll have to really see how that goes. But so that is my prediction for 2025. I would love to hear y'all also what is y'all kind of opinions, because I like looking at things from different people's perspective and seeing what they have a viewpoint on. Like I said, I only look through it from my eyes, through my brain, and the way I see things. So I'd like to hear somebody else's opinion and see what they think. You see what I'm saying? So let me know what y'all think. It's gonna be a great year. See you on the next one. Happy 2025. Peace.